Greetings all, Captain Walker Slayer here today, and today I'm going to be doing another video. That's it, 2 in 1 week, consider yourselves lucky. But today's going to be a fairly different video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a basic attack team, right? So because if you're having issues with finding an attack team that works, or just general issue with crafting teams, well, use this video as a guide. So what you'd want for a basic attack team is a leader. That's the big main part of the team, because that decides what type of team you're going with. So say if I want to go with a melee team, I would have gone for Ivanova. Of course, if you're a newer player, it's highly unlikely you'll be able to get Ivanova. Right, if you want to go with a range team, I'll say go with Priya, because she has high attack. And if you want to go with a tough and fast team, I'll go with Lily. Again, with I wouldn't necessarily go with Erin. I'm not really sure if there is any other. Well, I think there is others. It's just I can't remember what tunes they are. But yeah, it's basically depending on the team you want to have, depends on the leader. So I'm going to go with a tough and fast team, right? So that's why I'm going with Lily. The other things that affect the team is mods. So as you can see, I went with a full attack set mod for Lily because, well, you want her to do more damage. But I would also recommend HP, just so she's less easier to kill, basically. Right? Of course, you know her rush, you know her active. The other key component of a team is the weapon. Now, I'm personally going with Marcus's Destructive Thompson, mainly because of the impair, elusive impair on there. So when she gets attacked eventually, she'll be impairing the guys who attack her, right? So the other part of a team is the other tunes. So, for example, right, because this is a tough and fast team, I just go with whatever tunes are tough and fast. Alright, so I would recommend having a princess on this team, mainly because of the amount of damage she does. Right, let me just quickly show you guys the amount of damage she does as a S class. Alright, so yeah, quite a lot of damage, right? And the best thing about her is the weapon, right? When being attacked, 75% chance to get 60 plus attack. And that also works well with her active, right, where she taunts 3 enemies. So that means it's a high chance to get a lot of damage on this tune, especially with that berserker ability, right? As you can see, I'm getting quite close to getting Princess. Hopefully I get her before or after Christmas. Just some point soon, right? So yeah. Personally, I'll put Priya on the team, because Priya is quite a destructive tune, right? She is a force to be reckoned with. And that's why I'm giving her Tara's destructive 16mm, I think is what the M stands for. Does it stand for millimeter? Oh no, comment in the just comment in the comments if you know what the M stands for, because I don't know my guns. But either way, yeah, I did manage to fail at getting a maximum attack for this weapon, which I'm a bit salty about. But oh well, what are you going to do, eh? So yeah, I'm gonna have to leave it like this, or reset it, run the risk of getting rid of Rampage in exchange for also getting max attack on it, which I ain't gonna run that risk, right? So yeah, with Priya, you definitely want a Rampage weapon for her, because the amount of damage she deals and pretty much everything. Now, in terms of her active, I wouldn't necessarily use it. I mean, I haven't really used it. It isn't really something I would use, mainly because actually I think that you can't use like trauma to remove I mean, you can't remove positive stats if you're going to use trauma on a toon. At least I think that doesn't work. I know, I have not a clue if it does or doesn't work, because I heard people say it does and people say it doesn't. Personally, I just think it probably doesn't, because that'd be too overpowered. So you'd also want to have some sort of a healer on the team. I would recommend Tanya, but because I don't have Tanya like as an S class yet, because I'm very lazy at getting toons all ready and stuff. But yeah, she's a great toon. Fast rush, revives a lot of the time. Gets 50% of the AP, so should should be rushing the next turn if you have a command toon, and of course can heal quite a lot, right? But because I don't have her, I'm gonna have to go with something that is a lot worse compared to Tanya, which is Barker. Now, I've never used this Barker fully, because I don't really see much of a use for him on my team, really. I know if you're a new player, you might have a use for him, but personally, I don't. He's a great attack toon, fast rush, revives 2 enemies. I like the infection resist on it. It's just the bad thing is that it only applies to the toons that he just revived. So if you're going to revive a toon, that toon will get infection resist. But like I said, because it doesn't go to toons that don't have the effect, I mean, hasn't been defeated, it makes it not that useful. Yeah. Again, his active I ain't too good, happy with, because it removes all penalties. Of course, if you have a toon with trauma on your team, that is going to do tons of damage to you. For mods, I went with attack, and first team, I'm going with the diamond knife. I mean, it's the only attack weapon I have that does something at least, right? Other than absolute defense, and I mean, this weapon's it's alright. It's just the RNG I'm not too happy about. I would recommend Michonne's. I'm gonna actually fail saying this. Washizaki, I think it's called. It's a great weapon. It gives the toon that's holding it 20% AP. So depends on the toon you give it to. Depends on how good it is, right? But like I said, I'm going with the diamond knife for Barker. Now you'd also want a command toon for a team, mainly so you could get rushes off next turn easy and stuff like that, basically, right? So the one I often use is Slayer, mainly because A, he can revive, and B, he's quite useful, really. You know, revive active, revive and rush. Weapon, not too keen about, but I could easily change that. You know, again, defensive mods, because you want him to tank a lot of hits. Yeah. Now, one toon I often use is, like 6-star Doc here. Because he is a mega useful toon, right? Generally, I haven't seen much people use Doc recently. Because, like, I say he's quite a good team. I mean, quite a good toon. As long as you don't encounter any Angel teams, because that can mess him up a lot, right? You know, with the exhaust she does. If you have good control, then yeah, you could possibly win against an Angel team, but rather risky, right? As you see, you know, up to 2 teammates get 60% AP. He has a fast rush that gives him 100% AP first turn. Mods, I went with defensive, and I went with a exhaust resist mod. Of course, it isn't defense set, but what are you going to do with that, eh? And I haven't done much with his weapon, but the great thing about him is that his taunt helps his weapon, because, you know, when he when someone attacks him, he gives random teammates 40% AP, right? Which can help you rush a lot faster. Which, you know, as we all know, rushing makes the game a lot better. Another toon I often run is Arav, but the thing is he's alright. It's just he's not as good as he was when he was first released, right? When he was first released, he was a powerhouse, right? If you saw a team with Arav, you were like, right, need to get this guy out of here as soon as I can. But like I said, because of all these exhaust tunes, right? He's just not that strong anymore. Now you could run either of 2 mods on this guy. You could either run a main resist or a exhaust resist. Again, I'm just going with main because, you know, that's what exhaust does. But I'm going to go with Barker, basically. So, with all this knowledge I have shown you, let's see how it is in terms of raids, right? I haven't tested this team yet. This is just completely made right now, so we're going to have to see if it's good or not. Right. This can be a bit of an issue. Alright, get Doc's rush ready. Right, good. He didn't put stun on Pete's weapon, because I know some people do that. Get their rushes ready. If I can, I'm going to try and impair that Jesus. Okay, he's got a stun weapon. Right. Right. Oh, we run a risk here. I'm going to run the risk, and okay, yeah. Oh wait, no, I could have used his rush, couldn't I? But then again, it wouldn't have done much, would it? Right. This is not a spot I would prefer to be in right now. Right. We can't stop Princess from rushing, but yeah. As you can see from this defense team, it demonstrated the power of Princess. We're just gonna have to give up on this team and call it a day, right? This is your captain speaking. Signing out.